Thursday night I lost all hope. I was saying things to God that wasn't very nice. But then Friday morning when I got out the truck, I wouldn't talk to anybody. I'd given up. And then all of a sudden I saw this car fly by. It was him. And he was going like 90 miles an hour, it seemed. And then that's when the investigator came up and he told me they found him. And the investigator that was with me got me to the hospital so I could see him. Thank God. Because I don't think Robert would have lasted one more day. I don't. If he had been there Thursday night, like I was, at 10 and 11 o'clock at night, the wind was blowing so hard, it was drizzling, it was cold. And if you had been there, you would have known. I knew God, he couldn't live, he couldn't make it one more night, not one more night. And I'm telling you, y'all don't believe this, but Thursday night I lost all hope at all. I did. I just knew he was dead. And I kept thinking that he can't last much longer out there, you know. And I want to thank the man that found him, but I don't know who he is. Monday morning I had a lady from the Red Cross give me a Mickey Mouse to hold. And she said that when you hold on to this Mickey Mouse and when Robert comes home, you give it to him. And I held on to him and I gave him the Mickey Mouse that's on his bed at the hospital. I wanted her to know that. There's a lady named Denise that came by and gave me this angel that her daughter gave me. And the angel and Denise came by every morning. I don't know her last name. Came by every morning and gave me something to eat, and bought me food and came by and sat with me before she went to work every day. The Hanover deputies were angels. They watched over me. They made sure I had water. They made sure I had food. There was a deputy, Pugh, that checked on me before his shift and after his shift. I want to thank him. And Sheriff Lipper came by and checked on me too. And the Sheriff of Hanover County came by and talked to me and checked on me too. And the investigators, they stayed with me all day and all night. Every time my truck door opened, he opened the door to find out what I was doing. And Caroline County was on the other side of the river and they were searching for him. I want to thank all of them. And my cousin Bobby Sideway stayed with me every day. He came there in the morning and he went home in the evening, and he stayed with me every day. And Debbie Wright brought chairs for everyone. She's a good person. She bought chairs and stayed with me for a while. And all the people I worked with, all the people that I worked with at the dialysis center came there and stayed with me. Every day, Sarah and Joanne, Bernice and LaShawn, and my boss, Keisha Williams, they were always there for me. They helped keep in touch with my sister Ann in Chesapeake to keep her informed because I couldn't get a signal. No matter how hard I tried with my cell phone, I couldn't get a signal. So they kept my sister and I my sister well informed because she has a special needs child too and couldn't come down here. He's in a wheelchair. And there was a young man there named Craig Edwards, and it's Barbara Jean's former boyfriend. And he was there all the time. He was on his four-wheeler, he was walking the river, he was in the woods, he was everywhere. I want to thank him, because even though him and my daughter don't see each other, he was there. And there was, Barbara Jean had lots of friends. I had Jennifer and her mother with me every day. I had Amanda and her fiance Trevor there every day. I had Amanda and her husband there. They were in the woods looking for them because they're athletic. And there was another couple there that I can't remember their name, but they were friends. And her husband were in the woods constantly. Even on other people's property, they were looking for him. And Christine, the secretary at my work, her and her son were in the search teams and out there looking in the woods too. I want to thank them. Sarah's family, the girl I work with, Sarah, her family came out in the middle of the night and brought candles and blankets and stuff. I want to thank them. And the sheriff's office, they would come by and talk to me every day. And the investigators would talk to me every day. I understand that the Moose Lodge at Ladysmith was out giving food to the searchers, and they said that most of their food, the largest amount, came from Walmart. I want to thank them. And they said that the other small businesses, pizza places and donut places and stuff, were donating food constantly. I want to thank them for helping the searchers. And the lady that gave me this necklace, I don't know who she was, but she went up and put it around my neck, and I haven't taken it off since. She has a child that's artistic. And the Hanover Fire Department, I want to thank them. And somebody put up a tent and a porta-john Wednesday. I want to thank whoever did that for me. And their pastors came out. There was 3 pastors that came out to visit with me. I had cards and letters from everybody. They brought food and stuff for Ryan and Barbara, and they sent toys to Ryan. And Ryan only came down once, but we had to take him back home. And King's Dominion was nice to let them use their parking lot, and I appreciate that. For King's Dominion did that, and I appreciate the fairgrounds letting them use their parking lot too. But most of all, I want to thank everybody that was out there looking. And the state police, they were like flying. State police were flying in and out of there constantly, all night and all day. And I know I felt like that they were, nobody was stopping and everything, but I know they couldn't. But, yeah, Carolina Fire and Rescue was in there too. I'm forgetting a lot of people to thank, but there were so many people going in and out of that entrance, and I was standing there, and I know I shouldn't have wanted them to all stop, but I kept, every now and then somebody would stop and tell me something. And like I said, there were so many people there. There was just search and rescue teams were going in, the dogs were going in, and the deputies were going in, and it was just so many people out looking for Bud.